Hello all, welcome to the weekly update. Just thought it was time for another one as usual. So we'll start off with the close for the week, let you know what's been happening there. So we had 3 trades closed in total. So one was from the initial count which I was trading, which is a £2,000 account, which I did from January to June. So I'm calling out the kind of first half of 2016. And that account was, as I say, 2 grand, and we just had the final trade close out for that, so I can finally kind of close out that period. And I may do another blog post on that, but in essence, we had a trade which was a £107 profit, which was actually 6% for the week, if you like, 5% if you use the account size initially. So you can see here that we've actually closed, we put a bit of profit on, and we closed down for that whole period a total of 1,892. So we've got a loss there of about 5%. But I still think that's going in the right direction. And as I say, we'll do that. Might do another post on that in general. So that's kind of one account that I report every week, and then we've got the other account, which is the second half of 2016. So anyway, now we've got the first half out of the way, we can kind of just concentrate on this one. So that was a £5,000 account, and on that one we had two trades this week. One was silver trade, which has kind of retraced on us a little bit and picked me out for a 0.5% loss. 0.5% can handle that. And then we had a very small bit of profit on oil, which was a bit frustrating, and I should know a little bit better really. But we had oil here, and I'd gone short somewhere around here, I think, and it was just starting to roll over, but then the actual contract expired, because obviously oil does roll over like that and expire. So I had to close that and got £3 out of it. So nothing really to write home about. So scores on the doors for kind of looking backwards. If the first account was up 6%, now that's closed. So that's a great week from that perspective. Obviously the trade was open a long time. So it wasn't just a week. And then the second account, which is the one we're now focused on, was down 0.34%. So that's actually kind of the balance you want to be getting. You know, the big ones are big percentages and the small ones are low percentages, but we'll aim for that. We'll aim to keep improving on that rather. So going back into what we've got coming up for this week, so my analysis for the week. So I always do a post on that. So that's over in here. So there's 3 kind of sections I did. First of all, I noted down the high level news which is coming out, because I always like to have that to handy so I can just review to this post. I mean, this is available everywhere on the net. I've quoted where I got it from, which is actually on Daily Effects there, so you feel free to go and have a nose around on that. But I just like to have it there because I know I can get it easily on my own sort of site. So feel free to use that if it's any good. So nothing happening Monday. Tuesday we've got some USD stuff coming out, and then you can see the rest of it going on there for the week. I then had a look at my open trades. So I've actually got quite a lot of open trades here, so I just wanted to check the overall risk exposure I had. So when I added it all up, I had 2.4% in total, which is actually fairly acceptable. I'm okay with that. I'm probably okay with up to 5%, although I'd rather keep it below 3, to be honest. So that's the overall risk across the whole of my short-term account, if you like. So and then I went on and did some market notes on all of the content, which all of the setups, and noted a few things. So things to point out are that I think an order might want to put an order in on Jappy, USD Jappy, if I can find that for you. So this is daily chart. You can see we've got this kind of very nice downtrend, and we're back up here at the at these sort of cloud levels. And actually, I wouldn't be too surprised if that's also a reasonable Fibonacci level as well, which it is. You can see it's just picked the 0.618% there if you're a fib kind of trader. So I'm thinking that, and if you combine that with the 8-hour MACD, sorry, you have to keep zooming out, 8-hour MACD is looking a little bit oversold. So I'm thinking about trying to get a short in here, maybe down on the 2-hour chart, use a short here to get in. So that's something I'm definitely looking at putting that in order-wise. Aussie New Zealand and Euro New Zealand both have kind of shorts coming up. Let's look at Euro New Zealand. Actually, I don't want to go through them all here because people might find that boring, but first of all, let's get out onto Euro New Zealand. Okay, so this is 2 hour. Let's get to a bigger time scale so we can see what's going on here. So this is the weekly. You can see it's kind of moving down in general. It's moved back, retraced a bit, hit this kind of region here. Let's just check out. I haven't actually checked these, but yeah, okay. So we're at the third. Yeah, so it's not necessarily the best from a fib perspective, but if we go down to the daily, we can see it's starting to look a little bit more bearish despite being in a bullish uptrend. And on the 8 hour, it looks like it's trying to roll over. So yeah, I'm now just remembering my thoughts as to why I kind of thought, yeah, it's looking, this is starting to look kind of a little bit bearish. So if that continues, I might be looking to short the euro against the Kiwi there, although I don't actually think it's ready for it yet. So maybe use the 2 hour to get in. You know, if we get down into this territory, start getting the shorts in, which I think is more than okay with the appropriate risk. So that's kind of going on, what I've got going on for the next of the week. Regarding my open trades, yeah, I mean, the reason I skipped Aussie New Zealand was that I'm getting in a bit of a pickle with that. I've got to be a bit careful, but I'll show you guys what's going on there. So Aussie New Zealand, I've kind of got hedge trades going on. So this is 2 hour. Let's get back to a daily so we know where we are. So initially I got it long here. I think I mentioned this before. I got long here. I got clipped into this long here because I thought it was rolling over long. That dragged me all the way down here. Then I had a hedge on short here. So literally the worst bit. And then that's pulled me all the way back. And then I'm into another long here. So things started to look better. But now it's looking like it might roll over again. So on the daily doesn't look too bad. But if you start looking at the, sorry, I just did daily again, didn't I? The 8 hourly. Things are starting to look more bearish and looking a lot more choppy. So I'm wondering what to do here. I've got stops in here. So if this gets hit on this trade, I'll lose about 1%. That's the biggest risk I've got open at the moment. So 0.9%. So my hedging hasn't really paid off. Obviously, I could go and hedge the other side of it, but I don't really want to increase the risk and get captured there. So my thoughts are, again, I don't know if I'm going to do this, but my thoughts are close this one out. And then there is, because it's starting to look shorter, there are opportunities to get in on, a kind of lower time scale and then just, see it carry on. But I'm not entirely certain of what I'm going to do there. I'm going to wait for the market to open tonight, Sunday today. Wait for the market to open tonight and then see what happens. So anyway, that is the kind of weekly update and the things I'm looking on for this week. Obviously, every day I'm kind of checking the charts a little bit to see if there's any other setups come up. So if they do, I will. And yeah, I'll continue to post them. Great, yeah. So I mean, that's probably it for today. So feel free to leave a comment on the post. I'd love to hear your feedback, any questions, anything at all. I'll try and help out. Remember, I'm just a normal guy that's trying to learn to trade here. I don't claim to be a super trader. Yeah, I'd love to hear from you. I think there's tons of us out there that are in the same boat. So let's see where we can go. Yeah, enjoy the rest of the weekend. It's now 1 o'clock here in the UK and I'm hoping the sun comes out to go and chill in it for a little bit. So thank you very much. See you later. Bye.